I want to tell you about the wonderful work that you guys have done. So we told you that if you helped us hire investigative reporters, we would unleash them and we would try to hold people in power accountable. Now, the first reporter we ever hired was Jordan Chariton. We did that through a membership, you guys being members of the Young Turks. And Jordan's been following several stories very closely, including Flint, Michigan. And recently there was a town hall there, and they held it in a church, and then they used that as an excuse to arrest some of the people who were just going to the town hall, who were citizens who had been poisoned just like everybody else there with the lead in the water, who were justifiably angry. Now I'm going to tell you a great update on that story in a second, but first, let me show you the arrest if you didn't see what happened originally. Here, watch.
Church, please remove your hats. If you don't know, the ladies is okay to wear their hats in the church, but gentlemen cannot wear their hats in the church, so please remove them. Please don't be in there trying to disrupt this meeting, because if you do, I'm going to escort you out, and I'm only going to take you to the back door, and then you're going to jail. I'm not going to play with nobody tonight. That's just how it's going to be.
Don't get out to the point now. This is over with.
Then do what you're going to do.
If you resist, and if you
don't push out. I'm leaving.
You and your wife.
I gotta get my coat.
I'll get it for you. We get your friends. This is that way.
I'm handicapped.
Walk around this way.
She's handicapped.
Somebody walk around. Come. Which way you want?
My money goes to this church. Wait a minute. What are you making? What are you making? Get off my money. You're gonna get off my money. You're out of here. Watch my cuffs. Grab my keys. I gotta secure my car now.
Hold on.
There's the keys. There's the keys. So you want to give the keys too?
Oh, you're cussing at the church. Yeah. You cussing at the church.
No. No.
So you can watch all the videos for yourself at youtube.com/tytpolitics, but you'll never see any of the people who went to that town hall raise their hands against the cops, because that didn't happen, and it's not on any of the videos. They were arrested for raising their voice, and as you heard at the end, they're cussing in the church, disrespecting the church, which of course is not a crime. And that's why you need reporters to point that out. If you have reporters, as we did with Jordan in this case, go over and over and say, what is the crime they're being charged with? Why are they being charged? Why did you hold the town hall event in a church? Did you know the town hall rules must apply no matter where you hold it? You can't have church rules apply at a town hall. That is not legal in the state of Michigan. So now I want to go to the piece that Jordan wrote just last night on our Medium page, medium.com/theyoungturks. He said, in follow-up interviews by TYT Politics with 5 members of the Flint Six, a similar pattern emerged. None had a clue what they were arrested for, what stage the supposed investigation into their alleged crimes is at, or when the uncertainty would end. And then they got lawyers from the ACLU, and of course they helped tremendously too. And then Jordan went and asked a US Congressman from Michigan what he thought of the situation. And the spokesperson for Representative Dan Kitty wrote in, until Congressman Kitty sees the people who did this to Flint charged and brought to justice, he finds it hard to believe that charges should be brought against victims of the water crisis. And lo and behold, after the US Congressman says that, guess what happened? The charges are now dropped. That is great news. This is what I hope we can do with investigative reporting. Bring you real change and a little bit of justice. So let me fill you in on the rest. On Thursday, Genesee County prosecutor David Layton will announce there will be no misdemeanor or felony state charges brought against 6 Flint residents arrested at a town hall on April 20th. Jordan wrote that last night, and that happened today. So the charges are gone. We told you there was no reason to believe that they had done any felonies or misdemeanors, and disrespecting a church is not a crime. David Layton, a prosecutor in Genesee County, says, I believe we acted timely and appropriately, received the reports Monday, read them Tuesday, discussed them Wednesday, and made a decision. The city and the county are separate entities. I don't tell them what to do and vice versa, nor do I arrest people. We review warrant requests and based on the law and circumstances determine whether to authorize or not. In other words, look man, I didn't arrest them, and now you're putting pressure on and asking me to explain if they're gonna be charged. And my answer is no. No, there is no crime here, so they're free to go. Now, there is one more layer to this story. Unfortunately, it's not completely clear because there's the county, now the city. They say although the prosecutor's office, or Jordan does, although the prosecutor's office won't bring charges, he did suggest potential charges aren't completely off the table. The matter should be returned to the Flint city attorney for her review, Layton said. If she believes misdemeanor charges are warranted, that's up to her to issue them under city ordinance. So let's continue to keep up the pressure to make sure that the Flint city attorney also does the right thing. But guys, you helped hire that reporter. He stayed on the story. Now those people who might have gone to jail in a terrible injustice did not go to jail, are free to go. That is not on their record. Thank you. I told you, together we can make a difference, and every day, if you fight for justice, you never know, you just might get it. Young Turks now has over 6 billion lifetime views. You know who did that? You did that. We're now larger than CNN, ABC, you name a news network online, we're larger than them. And you built all that as everyone scoffed and didn't believe. And here we are, guys, thanks to you. Build independent media together with us at tytnetwork.com/join.